Good morning, children. Today we are going to start chapter number 2, inverse trigonometric functions. In the previous class you have studied about relation. Relation R is nothing but it is a set of ordered pair AB where A belongs to A and B belongs to set B. Then R is a relation from A to B where elements of A denotes domain and elements of B which are connected to this range or codomain. Codomain, it depends upon the size of B. Now we have also studied about inverse of the function relation. What is inverse? Inverse is nothing but we have to change the elements, means ordered pair is changed. Now your elements are interchanged in this way. Your AB ordered pair becomes BA. Now this relation now goes from B to A. R inverse is a relation from B to A. Now this is R inverse. It is called inverse of relation. As you know, we have studied about a function. Function is again same. A function is nothing but it is a relation, but we consider a function as a special case of relation. You know that function is a rule which associates every element of set A to unique element of set B. There is a uniqueness in the function. Now this set is called, A and B are two sets. This set is called pre-image, or you can say the domain, and this is image. You can say that it is range. Now F inverse, similarly F inverse will be the same, the relation from B to A. When a relation from A to B is called R, and the special case of relation is called function. When a function is from A to B, it is simple F. If a relation is from B to A, it is called F inverse function. It is called inverse function. Simply you can say that in inverse function your domain becomes range and range becomes domain. Now the reverse relation is there. It is F inverse. Now it is X. It becomes pre-image. It is image. Your image becomes pre-image and pre-image becomes image. Now children, in case of trigonometry, we have studied about the trigonometry. Suppose y is equal to sin x is a function. It is a trigonometric function. As you know that your value of x is always lying between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. This is called domain of trigonometric function. Now if we get the value after putting this range, this domain in this function, it appears to be minus 1 to plus 1. It is called range. Now trigonometric having their specific range and domains. Now in the case of tan, when we are restricted up to tan, now your domain is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, open bracket, this is close bracket, this is called domain. But your range will be real number. All real numbers are there in the case of trigonometric function. Now if we write this sin x as x is equal to sin inverse y. Now it becomes an inverse trigonometric function. Now it becomes your inverse trigonometric function. In case of inverse trigonometric function, your domain and range are inverted. Inverted means ये आपस में interchange हो जाती हैं. Now the domain become range and range becomes domain. Now in the case of trigonometric function, if we put 30 degree, we will get value half. If we put sine 45 degree, we will get 1 by root 2. Now in case of inverse trigonometric function, if we put 30 degree, that is pi by 6, we will get value 1, value half. No. If we put value half, then we get the angle 30 degree. Then your angle is 30 degree. Now this is your inverse trigonometric function. Now in the similar case, if you put the value 1 by root 2, now you will get pi by 4, that is 45 degree. Now in this case, you can understand easily that inverse trigonometric functions are those functions in which the intake is value and the output is angle, while the trigonometric functions having intake as angle and the value is the range of the function, means output. You can say that in output. In case of tan, we have the same result. In case of tan inverse x, if we put x is equal to 1 here, now it is inverse trigonometric function, it will give you a value. Now there are some conditions applicable on the value so obtained, that is called range of inverse trigonometric function. Now the restriction, that is called principal value branch. Now the principal value branch is a set of restrictions which are imposed on inverse trigonometric functions. We are bound to put only these values in the case of inverse trigonometric functions to get the value.